This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
I'm going to call to order the meeting of the Southampton Select Board for December 6, 2025. This is our pre-meeting before the special town meeting. It is about 9:43, and we'll have a short meeting before going into the auditorium. So let's first stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, we have three of us here. I expect John is coming. I haven't heard otherwise. But what we wanted to do was basically go briefly through the warrant and just divvy up the articles as we usually do in terms of who is going to read the motions. And this is Ellen's first time, so just to give you a little background. Usually what we do, we sit on a long table like at select board, and we just kind of go down the road, read the motion, and then come back up and keep going back and forth. And somebody usually seconds it. We can take turns seconding it whenever the motion is made. But so usually we start. It depends on who sits next to me, but I'll usually be the first one to start it out. So number one will be me, and then whoever wants to sit next to me, either Stephen or Ellen. It doesn't matter, wherever we sit in order. So, Ellen, you're on my other side. You want to sit next to me on that one? All right. So number two, that'll be Ellen. So on page 3. So all you're doing is reading the motion part, just this part. Okay. Alrighty. I think that'll probably work okay. Sorry. Then Article 3 will be Stephen. What do I do with John? Shall I skip John or leave him? Well, let's put Article 4 as John, and if he doesn't come, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Does that work? John or Chris?
Then you go again on 5.
Guess I could go on 5, and then Ellen on 6. Stephen on 7. 8 will be John or Chris. 9 would be John or Chris or me again. I guess me again. Chris is number 9. I wasn't tracking myself. Oh, you get the big one.
Oh, I get the big one.
Number 10 is Ellen. So you do have a long one on 10, which is, so again, it's just the motion part, but it's all of us. Okay.
Sure.
And then 11 would be Stephen. And 12 would be John or Chris.
Falls perfect.
More or less. And then 13 would be Chris, I guess, huh? Yikes.
Then we're out of here.
Then that's all it would be with this, yeah. So basically, these would just be the way we do it. So usually we just, Robert will give us a cue on the first one, and usually to say ready for the motion, and so we just start out usually just a moderator. I would like to move that, whatever, so. Hit us over the head if we do something wrong, but we try to make it evident that somebody will second the motions as we go along. Usually Stephen or John have been very much at the mic with that. We have a mic that will pass back and forth too, so hopefully we can make this happen without too much difficulty.
Old school.
Yeah, should be pretty easy, I think. Anybody have any questions about it? Still don't hear from John. What's going on? Interesting. Okay, well, I don't think we have any other business. To my knowledge, we have nothing else on the docket. We do have our meeting again on Tuesday night, on the 9th, our regular select board meeting at 6 o'clock in Town Hall. And one of the main things that we'll be talking about, we have a presentation that night on the ADA self-evaluation of town properties, buildings and properties, and definitely I've started reading it. I really just would encourage all of us to read it. There's a good preface that's a lot of the sort of the legal language of the, the origin of the ADA Act and all that stuff, but if you get into it a few pages, you'll see sections where they have made specific recommendations, and so that's going to be a challenge to kind of go through and figure out how are we going to try and tackle some of these things. Some of it's policy-wide that we just need written stuff on. Other things are some small adjustments on table height or things like that. But we'll have to make a plan in terms of how we actually act on that. But I mean, I think it would be useful to understand, what they're going to present to us. So do try to get a good read on that before they come in. But that will be the real focus of the beginning of the meeting will be that presentation from the folks that did the ADA evaluation for us. And this is something we've been hoping to have for a long time. So I think it's good to do that. So they would have looked at all of our town buildings, I believe, and a couple of our out at the park, and a couple of other places too. So, all right. If there's nothing else, I think we move. Robert, sorry.
No, I'm just going to get up.
Okay, sorry. Okay. If nobody has anything else, I will take a motion that we just adjourn and move into the auditorium.
I'll make that motion to adjourn.
All right.
Second.
All right. All those in favor?
We are agreed.
Aye. All right. We are adjourned at 9:49. Thank you.